Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me. To the right.
What's going on? It's your main man, Mr. Mix, aka Lil Cuzzo, BKA, the Professor. How y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm good, dog. I'm good. How
good.
about yourself,
I'm good, man? I can't complain at all, man. Yeah.
You sure? Everything?
Everything, man. Working hard, working hard.
All you can do, man. Yeah. So, a little drama, if you will. I don't want to call it drama, but a little, not saying eye to eye.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah, a little kerfuffle. At the Breakfast Club involving, Jess Hilarious and Lauren Davis.
Let's call her Lauren.
Let's
leave her right there.
She dope too, though.
Jess and Lauren. Oh, very dope. Very dope. Yeah.
Little friction. Little friction in the home.
Yeah,
but they seem to talked and squirted away. I'm glad everyone took the mature approach.
Yes.
Because especially on this internet, man, you could see it get way blown out of proportion and go down roads that could be avoided.
Yep. So
I was glad that it started with just going live, and she kind of, spazzed and had her moment. The good thing about, sitting back and taking a day, man, you come back to your senses and you're able to think a little clearer once you remove emotion from it. Not saying that she was wrong. The way she felt is how she felt. She felt like Envy and Charlamagne them didn't have her back when it came to certain things. Mostly she kind of was talking about the internet, the comments that she was seeing online. And hey, I agree when Envy started like actually talking, like I agree with him so much about not worrying about the comments, man. And I get it. It's enticing to read because we desire the love and the accolades, but sometimes when you scrolling and you see all that love and then that one little
every time
you trash, it's like it be in bold letters. It's like it's in bold letters and all that. I love you, you funny, you dope, I'm a fan. You don't see none of that. Nope. All you see is the negative comment that's just screaming at you.
Yep.
And we all have been a victim of that at one time or two.
Myself.
You just have to learn.
Yeah.
But I like that Lauren, I'm gonna call her Lady Lauren.
Lady Lauren. I like it.
She received it. She handled it like a woman, and spoke her piece and stood on her business, man, and they was able to have it out. And I think that's what we need to do as adults, especially when you got to work and have relationships with people, man.
Yeah.
You got to be able to talk. You got to be able to talk and not just fall out because we don't see eye to eye about a certain issue, especially if I haven't done any harm to you or done you dirty.
There you go.
Like, we should be able to talk as men, as women, and resolve things, man, without somebody having to go to jail or lose their job or get their ass whipped or get unalive. Like,
or get cussed out or be disrespected or name calling. Like, all that shit is unnecessary. Like, the one thing that this era is missing that I think we just need more of is just grown folk shit. Like, it's to the point to when we see grown folk shit, we applaud it, but it's not common.
It's almost as if it looks odd.
It looks odd for somebody to say, hey, we just talked it through and we ain't got no more issues.
And we good.
And everybody like, that's fake shit. It's like, no. It's like, no. Yeah. Like, we talked.
Yeah.
I didn't really have an issue with her. She didn't really have an issue with me. We may have had an issue with the situation. We talked. We understand that we don't have a problem with each other. We're good, and we moved on. And then everybody else is like, nah, but what I would have did or what you should have done. And it's like, no. It at a certain age and at a certain point and at a certain level of maturity, bro, I don't want no problems.
Not at all.
Now, I don't run from no problems. Let's get that out the way.
Well, it's a difference between not wanting problems
but I don't want no problems.
Afraid of problems.
Yeah, but I don't want no problems, especially with people. Yeah. Because a lot of times, it's not worth it. And two, the problem is not with the person. It's usually with yourself first. Or it's with a situation that y'all both misunderstand. And when you get to a level of understanding, which we all should be striving to do as adults, just get to a level of understanding. Oh, I didn't see it that way. Oh, okay. I can see how you may have thought that or felt that. I apologize. And that's another thing. Like, sincerely apologizing, meaning it, making amends, moving on. Like, that's what grown folks supposed to do. Like, we ain't always got to be at each other's necks. Like, this beef shit amongst some of our so-called OGs and older cats is so lame.
Yeah.
It's so lame. And I see it and I just be like, ugh, like you 50. Like you 40 and 50
then to be on the internet being messy, it's just nasty, dog. It's like, where's the maturity and the growth?
There you go.
Like some of you cats are grandfathers.
Literally. Like, we're not even bullshitting. Like,
dead ass.
Like, grandfathers.
And on the internet acting like it's high school, dog. Like, why we earn each other? And then it'd be stuff from 25, 30 years ago.
That they ain't let go.
Bro, neither one of us are like that no more.
Yeah. Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't that. Yeah.
Or shouldn't be.
Yo, we can't just resolve that or just let the past be the past and move forward.
Yeah, like that's a thing, huh? Like I'm gonna hold on to this shit till I die. Then he died.
I don't.
He died. I don't.
Fam, I don't want to hold no grudge for decades.
I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I'll forget before I ever. What? What was we arguing about?
What was that?
What was that?
All right.
Oh shit, okay. Man. I don't. Hey.
Water under the bridge.
All right. But like I ain't finna. If it ain't a problem to where I feel like I need to physically harm you, you feel like you need to physically harm me, or it's not a high level of disrespect, a lot of stuff I just let slide, bro. Like, going on with that. I don't want the problem. I don't need the problem. You don't really want the problem. You don't really need the problem. And it ain't making nan one of us no money. It's just, at this point, it's just entertainment. And we watch it, and then we root for the bullshit instead of rooting for the resolution. Especially, people from our community. Like, I don't want to see two black women fight on TV. I don't think that's cool. I don't think it's cute. Hell, I don't want to see two black men fight on TV. Nah. Like, just argue. That's why some of these, like, sports shows kind of turn me off, because it's literally just two people yelling at each other. Nobody's making any sense. They just yell.
That's what it's become.
Yeah, we're just going to yell at each other until we can't yell at each other anymore. Not agree, not make any points. Oh, I won the argument. Like, you want to wake up every day to win an argument?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day.
Every day I just want to wake up and win an argument. Like, bro,
your goal is just to be right.
Yeah. All the damn time.
Yeah. Just to be right.
But I was right, though.
You're
not happy. But I was right, though. You're missing that part. It was like, all right, cool. I'm going to take happy over right all day.
And I was glad that Jess and Lauren handled it, bro, because the internet and society, society is the internet pretty much. Yo, we love pitting women against each other, especially black women.
Love it.
I don't know what the fascination is about it, Cuzzo, but it's
some about the internet
that love to see two women just screaming at each other and going at it. And I can't stand it, dog, because I'm selfish, because especially like with our entertainers and whatever, because I'd rather see them together and getting along, because we missing out as fans.
Yes.
We missing out on a lot of stuff.
A lot of talent.
I hate to bring it up, but it's par for the course. I hate that Nicki and Cardi couldn't get along. I love both of them. It's a damn shame we don't have an album featuring the both of them.
Or just, to that point,
just projects.
Just women in general as far as hip hop goes. Like, because the flip side is, I love how Sexy Red and Lotto and what's my girl?
See, I'm gonna put them with the new generation category, because they doing it right.
They doing it right. They doing it right. And all of them, like, they talk to each other. They on each other's podcasts. They root for each other. Like, they love each other. Like, I love that part of it. And I think it would have been a dope thing to see for Cardi and Nicki, or for Nicki. Really, the one that kills me is Nicki and Kim, because it makes no sense. Because literally, Kim, she is lineage of you. Like, she even did the same calendar. Shout out to both of those shout out to both of those posters.
Facts.
Shout out to both of them.
Facts.
Yeah.
Both equally mouth-watering. Yeah.
Sure appreciate both of y'all for that.
I bought Lil' Kim CD for that.
Yeah.
I ain't had no business buying that woman CD.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I bought it, though.
I bought it for the interludes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I like to see, when they get along, have that synergy, put stuff out. You way more powerful. You way more popular. You can find fan bases. You don't float gorillas, who I was thinking of. And you don't force people to fight amongst themselves and amongst the fans on who they like Team Cardi, Team Nicki, and all the rest of that shit. Like, we have enough of that.
And you make way more money.
Yeah, we have enough of that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a hip hop head and person, so if y'all lyrically got to spar, lyrically spar, get it over with, get it done. But come together and say, all right, we did that. Like, because one of the things I love is like what Jay and Nas did. We did that. We went at it. I went for your neck, you went for my neck. But we shook hands, we cool, there was mutual respect there, and now we can move forward.
Because we grown men.
Grown businessmen.
We
grown businessmen. We both love the culture. We both dope as fuck. Why the fuck can't we just move on? Say, hey man, like we did that, we had that. That was a moment in time, and now we gonna move forward. And you got yours, I got mine, and we moving on. I like to see it.
I like that. I'm glad. Like, that was a dope point you brought up about how Meg no moving, because to me, they learned from the OG's mistakes, because even they've had a little friction with some of the elder statesmen, some of the OGs of the game. So I think they see that and be like, yo, it's going through that. It's not worth it. Like you said, it's not worth it. We can do this thing together. So I love seeing Glow bringing Sexy Red out, or made them, like, it's fire to me.
It's dope.
It's fire to me. I like dope. The unity. We much stronger when we together.
Much stronger.
We more impactful when we together.
Much better. And shout out the city that is like notorious for this, because I lived in Texas for a little bit, is Houston.
Word.
Houston would have a concert, and Houston would bring out every Houston artist and let it rock. It'd be Trey the Truth. It'd be Slim Thug. It'd be Mike Jones. It'd be Paul Wall. It'd be Lil Kiki. And again, it may be just a Paul Wall concert, and they'll bring all these special guests out, because that unity was such a dope thing. Then you had the OGs like UGK and Scarface that would come out for them and say, oh, it's for y'all, so I'm going to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, of course, you have your conflicts and your internal conflicts, but I just use that example and the Atlanta example as examples of when we come together, how much more powerful we can be and how we can run shit.
Yeah.
Like, for years and years and years to come. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to both of those ladies. They both talented. And also, as an aside, we wouldn't be who we were if we wouldn't say, and I ain't going to say no names on this, for y'all that was like the hating shit, you look real lame doing that shit. Because another thing, fellas, you got to stop doing is get out of women's business.
Ooh.
Like, get out of women's business.
Ooh.
They ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, leave that alone, bro. That ain't your place. Like, stay out of women's business. If they got a problem, let them have a problem. Let them handle the problem. But your grown man ass coming in and saying whatever you think you needed to say in that moment makes you look real weak. Like, because there's no reason for it. As a man, there's no reason for you to speak on women's business. Maybe that's just how I was raised. Maybe that's just how I move. But when I see it, I just look at certain cats like, ew. Like, why? They had nothing to do with you, bro. Like, they was minding their own black bitch.
Working it out.
Yeah, they was working it out, and here you come. She ain't talented. Like, shut up. You look crazy, my guy. Like, you look crazy. So
it's you know what, dog? And we'll move on from this, but that's just so weird to me when I see men. Like, you can have your opinion.
You can.
But when this often is reoccurring, it's weird to me, dog. Because I don't understand dudes who get a kick out of trying to bully women on this on this web.
Yeah. I don't either.
It's so strange to me. Like, what do you get out of that by trying to, I guess, humble this woman? Because that's all it is. You got cats on her who feel like it's their job to bring women down a notch.
She's too big for britches. You look crazy, my guy.
Man, I just don't understand it, dog.
You look crazy. Stay out of their business. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Go ahead and sit this one out, champ.
Little shenanigan for you, Cuzzo. So a pimp walks into, it almost sound like a joke, but a pimp walks into this Catholic church and smacks the shit out the priest in the middle of mass because he didn't pay one of his hoes for her services. And the audience was roughly about between 100 to 200 people. And he walked up in the middle of mass while the priest is giving the service and smacks him right in his face because the priest didn't pay his hoe for her hoeing services.
Was it a backhand?
It was no. It was open hand.
It's open hand.
Yeah, it was open hand.
Services were rendered.
You listen. Pay what you owe.
Pay what you owe.
You got that nut. You got to pay for that nut, cuz.
You got to pay for the nut. Mm-hmm.
You thought because you was a man of the cloth that was that ain't tax free.
Yeah,
you owe taxes on that.
You don't get the honey without the money.
Come on, man. Come on. You knew what you was doing.
You did.
What you thought you was just gonna get away with that? You didn't know.
No, you weren't.
She's not an independent contractor. She's with someone, and she has to answer. And we all know what happened to hoes when they show up short.
Absolutely.
She can't have that. So she go right to my man.
And it's a whole street rule. You violate, I demonstrate. So don't violate, pastor.
Hey.
Father.
in the whole business, hey, nobody is above the law.
No, nobody's above
the rules are the rules.
The rules are the rules.
The rules are the rules.
Yeah.
And he walked up there and he slapped him. It's video. He walked up there and slapped him right in his face. And didn't wild out or nothing. It was a slap. He said his few little words. Security, all right, come on, man, get on up out of here. He left peacefully. Cause
what do you say after that?
What do you do?
What was the sermon on after that? That is
what yo, that's what I was thinking.
What do you preach after that?
What do you do after that?
What do you preach about after that?
Cause
tithes and offering?
You can't talk your way out of that.
Nah.
You can't talk
because that happened.
Yeah. That
happened.
And it's not a lie.
That happened.
Because who just gonna walk in and disrupt the service to slap your face?
Hey, churches.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of wild activity going on.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of wild activity going on. Okay. All right. We've been real cool about it.
Mm-hmm.
But starting to get a little irritated.
Yeah.
A lot of the shenanigans that's going on in the house of the Lord. You need to get your shit together.
Please.
Okay? All right. We're the peanut gallery is sick of your shit.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Between Marvin Sapp locking the doors and Creflo Dollar wanting the jet and Pastor such and such getting the shit smacked out of him for
Osteen won't house the homeless and the disenfranchised.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, man.
What are you doing? I knew y'all was crooked as the letter S when I was growing up. That wasn't the point. The point was you hit it better.
This is not how the Lord intended y'all to running his homes.
Like, yo. And then it keeps getting videotaped.
Yeah.
Like, who's your videographer? Why won't he stop? That shouldn't have been caught on camera. At that point, it should be cut.
Yeah.
Like, cut.
Immediately.
Cut. The minute, pop, cut. Cut the camera. But somebody's in the back smiling.
Man.
We'll keep this shit rolling.
Yeah. Keep rolling. We about to get paid off of this.
Gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's tighten up.
Please.
Let's just tighten up.
Please.
That's all. Just tighten up.
And going forward, pay your fare.
Pay what you owe.
Pay what you owe.
Pay what you owe. You had the football player we talked about. Had to run from the hoes when he didn't want to pay in the hotel room.
Yo, you finna lose your.
It's so much easier to pay the wage.
Dog, you about to lose your whole congregation because a few dollars.
Yeah, a few dollars
that you was gonna make back anyway.
You had it.
Because I'm sure it ain't coming out your pocket.
You had it.
You had it.
Collection plate went around a couple times.
Fam.
You had it.
But you was being cheap. You was being greedy. You got beside yourself.
You was a little embarrassed.
And he
was a little embarrassed.
Slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah. And old Sugar T had to find you.
Yeah.
Put his hands on you.
Shout out to the pimp for sticking to the policy.
Because the rules is the rules.
The rules is the rules.
Rules is the rules.
Yeah, shout out to you, pimp.
You don't get no pass.
At all.
Yep.
At all. Cash for that ass. We can rhyme them all day.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better? Blue cheese or ranch dressing for dipping?
I'm going to answer your question. Because if I answer it a different way, I know y'all gonna come for me.
Nah.
So I'm gonna say ranch.
No, wait. We don't do that here. Don't you dare shortchange me. Let's go. What now?
Fuck them both. Okay? Let's go there. Fuck them both. Don't blue cheese me and don't ranch dress me. Fuck them both.
Now
See?
Now I regret what I said. Hold on now.
That's what you wanted to do. That's what you wanted, huh? Get what you want.
I regretted it immediately.
This is what I wanted you to do.
I regretted it immediately.
No, you don't.
What?
You just put me in this position. That's what this podcast has become, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck me. He's just gonna put me in the line of fire. Just
hey, if we gonna get to the mountaintop with
all
all
the way out. God damn it.
For real, Cuzzo, you don't mess with neither?
Fuck them both.
Really?
Fuck them both.
So when you eat
both overrated.
What you dipping?
I'm not.
Okay.
If it's a good wing, that wing should be seasoned to a place to where I can have it without anything.
Kind of like a steak.
Kind of like a steak.
Okay.
And you really got to push me here. And it's going to sound real black. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Nah. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby.
Popping.
Sweet Baby.
Yeah.
I need some Sweet Baby.
Yeah.
Give me the Sweet Baby.
Well, in the home, you definitely keep the Sweet Baby Ray's on deck.
You do.
You
do.
I have to question whether or not you down for the cause if you don't have a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's on deck.
Them bottles expire, y'all.
For sure.
Yeah. I didn't.
I don't know if this is true or not.
I ain't replaced the bottle of Sweet Baby. It just runs out.
First of all.
it just runs out. Hey. It's never been, the fourth?
Hey.
Let me throw, it just runs out.
Hey, it's a refrigerator at the open.
Yeah.
That's me reserving it. If it ain't months and months past due, I don't care no about that. That's just a suggestion. It's just a suggestion. That's just a suggestion.
It's a suggestion. You gotta do better with the condoms.
Yo, I heard Sweet Baby Ray's not black owned.
He's not. God damn it, he's not.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
They did it to us again.
They always do. They always do.
They did it to us again.
They gonna get us. They gonna get us.
Who came up with that name, yo?
You know who came up with
it.
You know who came up with the motherfucking name.
Hey, Sweet Baby Ray's, that'll get them. That'll get them on in. Sweet and baby together?
I mean, ain't your mama. We didn't question it. We didn't stop.
At all.
We didn't stop when Uncle Ben came out. We didn't stop.
Oh, they did it to us again.
Man, they get us every time. We don't say shit. We just be Sweet Baby Ray. Like,
and I love Sweet Baby Ray.
We all do. We all do. We all do. We just out here not supporting black barbecue sauce. Say that out loud.
We got to do better.
We out here not supporting black barbecue sauce. Of all the things that should be black owned, barbecue sauce should be on the list. It should be on the list.
Crazy. I switched from mullet because I thought I was doing
thought you was
the right thing.
You thought you was with the community, didn't you? Shit. Nope. White man's a trigger devil.
I could have stayed with Malls.
3-card Monty, your ass.
What it is.
Oh, you thought?
Yeah. Pick the black owned product.
Yeah.
It was Sweet Baby Ray. Wrong.
Wrong.
Damn.
I'm gonna go home and watch BET.
No.
No. Not black owned. Gotcha. We're just gonna show you Baby Boy 17 times a week.
Oh man.
In the Parkers.
They doing it to us.
They get us coming, they get us going. They do.
Tubi not even black owned.
Tubi not even black owned.
And that's the blackest thing out right now.
And Tubi needs to be black owned.
If nothing else on earth is black owned, it should be Tubi.
Tubi is literally the door handle that's been broken in your house for 17 years that you've never fixed.
Or the smoke detector battery that you just refuse to swap out.
There you go.
Tubi is the smoke detector with the low battery.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Change it.
Damn. You know those movies are horrible. You know the acting's horrible. You know the plot before it even comes on.
I support the hustle.
But we watched them awful ass movies.
And
it's not black on.
Yeah.
It's not black on.
Damn, Cuzzo.
Damn. Went down a rabbit hole. I know we went down a rabbit hole. But you know, of if I can dip anything, I dip in this Sweet Baby Ray's. Fuck blue cheese and fuck ranch.
All right.
Where you at?
I was team ranch, but I kind of swayed to the other side, man.
What happened?
Everybody don't do a good ranch. And I don't like the fact that the quality of the ranch that you get in the stores, it doesn't compare to the ranch being sold in these restaurants. Specifically, Wingstop probably got the best ranch on earth. Okay. And I will debate anybody about it.
Down that hill?
To find a spot that has better ranch than
down
Wingstop.
That hill? Okay.
But everybody can't do good ranch. Everybody don't have good ranch product.
I ain't mad at you.
But the streets is saying blue cheese is better than ranch. And I was like standing up against it. Was like, no, you lost your mind. But, because I've never heard no one say that. But apparently, I don't know everybody.
I feel like sometimes we just get into our pockets of stereotypism to where we gonna be where we at with certain things.
Yeah.
We just gonna be where we at. Yeah. We ain't moving. We ain't moving off a better product could come tomorrow. Fuck that. Been here too long.
Yeah.
Like we've been right here too long.
This is what I'm accustomed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I know.
It's what I like.
This is what I know.
It's what I like.
This is what letting go actually looks like. People struggle with letting go.
Yeah, they do.
On any level.
Yeah,
not necessarily just relationships, but just with life, things in life. Yeah, we struggle with letting it go.
Yeah, you do.
And sometimes worse. To our own detrimental.
My God, there's nothing worse than somebody in the held on too long, and you know it. You see it. You just like, ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. It's grieving. It's okay to grieve. It doesn't mean you forget.
Thanks.
You're allowed to mourn the connection, the memories, and the love. Letting go doesn't mean erasing the past. It means finding peace within it.
So true. One thing we don't do, and I'll get the reference if I can find it. And I'll stick to relationships on this one. For every year you're in that relationship, you should take a month off of dating. For every year that you were in that relationship, you should take a month off.
So once the relationship comes to an end,
once it comes to a conclusion, don't do nothing. Like if it was 1 year, don't do nothing for 1 month.
Okay.
That's what is suggested. That'll give you that time to kind of reset and because again, you're supposed to grieve relationships. I know we grieve people all the time. We grieve certain situations all the time, but we don't grieve relationships.
Okay.
You was committed to that person. For however long you was committed to that person. It ended. Like, I know they say closure, but no, like grief. Like, you need to grieve that. You need to go through the stages of grief. You may need to talk to somebody, get some help. You may need to holler at a homie or go to church. Like, you need to do some work to get past that. And the problem is most people go straight into the next relationship with all that baggage. And so they never grieved. So they hop into new said relationship with old issues and then wonder why new said relationship don't work with the old issues. An old key don't open new doors. Never has, never will. So you got to remember that, like, if you want something new, you're going to have to become something new.
You can't shortcut through the pain, Cuzzo.
Nope.
You got to, and I hate to say it like this, but you have to let it consume you. Like, you have to go through it. I want to say consume, but you have to go through it.
You got to feel it.
You have to go through it. You have to feel it. Because how else you know what healing feels like? How else you know what joy and happiness feels like? Like, you can't mask it. You can't avoid it. And I know we like the best way to get over something old is to get up under something new. It sounds fly.
It does.
But
it doesn't
brother,
work.
that's drive through. That's fast food drive through.
It doesn't work.
At all. You have to sit. You have to cry. You have to let your mind wander. You have to go through all of that.
Yeah.
And once you realize it's not affecting you anymore, then you slowly coming out of it. You know, the thoughts don't hurt as much.
Right.
Or you don't think about it as long.
Right.
Because you get better. It takes time. Everything is day to day. Everything is day to day. You can't microwave through the pain.
No. And if you try to, you just gonna hurt more and gonna hurt others more.
Facts.
Yeah.
Y'all here not recognizing who you are. Letting go is accepting reality.
Yes.
It's about facing the truth that some things are meant to last or not meant to last, no matter how much you wanted them to. Great. I say the whole thing about starting over, or the whole thing about being alone when you used to a person, it can be scary as hell.
Yep.
Because a lot of us have rearranged our entire lives or our schedule or whatever it is we got going on.
Personality, all that.
You done made all the adjustments because you trying to fit this person. And then you realize this ain't gonna be the long one. This ain't gonna be the long haul. So you get desperate, I guess, for lack of a better word. And you start trying to hang on to this because, I'm invested in you. We done grew together. Now you think you finna leave me and take the better version of you and go be lit with someone else. Nah, you stand right here. Let's make this work. When there's nothing left to make work, it's over. But we just can't accept the fact that it's done. We can't accept that it's done. So we get desperate, man. We start doing all these things and trying to please this person, and you get outside yourself. You're doing things that you never thought you would do. And you're not with it, but you don't want to lose this person. So you are damaging and sacrificing yourself and who you are to try to keep this person around. And they still trying to get away from you, but you still following up behind them.
Come on.
And you're ruining who you are. Because while you fighting for them, they are moving on from you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's physically, mentally, or emotionally.
All three.
And you start looking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Like, not accepting reality is when it's been clear to you what that person wants, needs, and desires. And they've expressed it to you, and they've told you multiple times, and you still not hearing it. Then that's not a them problem, that's a you problem. And you need to figure out what you need to do so you can move on.
Mm-hmm. Because
it's not I saw something. I watch Ratchet TV. So I watch Love and Hip Hop. And I saw something that just, it upset me, it disappointed me, and it disgusted me all at the same time. And it's a character on there. Her name is Amara Negra. And she's a singer. And beautiful girl.
Is that the Afro-Latina chick?
Yep. Okay. Beautiful girl. She was ugly crying over this her baby's father, who was married, who disrespects her on TV. Black ass bitch, who disrespecting her on TV. She is ugly crying. I just wanted you to accept me. I just wanted you to love me. I just wanted to be the woman that you wanted me to be. And I'm like, you not accepting reality. He has shown you multiple times that he don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Believe him.
Yeah.
Believe him. And I'm talking to somebody out there. Young lady. He showed you. He showed you who he was. You didn't believe who he was. And again, it ain't nothing on him or you as far as it not working. But if it's not working and you see that it's not working, you got to do your due diligence to move on and be happy. Because you just trying to hold on to the past or trying to put it together is only going to hurt yourself more and more. And it shows a lack of self-respect and self-dignity. And it's real hard to respect someone and love someone who doesn't love themselves. And a person that sees you do that will know that. And now they know they can manipulate you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they do. Because they know that you're not strong enough to walk away and strong enough to say that, hey, I'm going to choose me. And I'm not going to put up with this behavior or treatment or whatever the situation is. But when I saw that, I was just like, man. Like, and I know people will say little shit like, oh, the D must be good or the such and such must be good. And it's like, we grown at this point. We really, really grown.
Hey, so, everybody that had some fire before.
Everybody that had some fire before. You got to love you. You really got to love you to treat you the way that you should be treated and demand that others treat you that way as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And hey, everything you said, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
And stop using closure as an excuse.
Because
closure is overrated. It can be overrated. But sometimes, man, we'll use I need closure as an excuse to kind of stay attached and stay around and stay communicating with that person.
Absolutely.
Because we know what the closure is. They showing you, hey, you can get your closure by someone's actions.
Hello.
I don't need somebody to verbally go, hey, Alonzo, I ain't feeling you no more. Whatever. Because you're going to show me before you tell me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick up on that.
Yeah.
And I don't need you to say nothing else. So don't use that closure as a reason to stick around, because you just really doing more damage to yourself. And keep it a buck, like you said, with little buddy treating her like that. A lot of these men, when they know you can take it, they'll turn up and see just how much you can take. Oh, she not going nowhere. I could really be me and get loose, because she ain't going nowhere. And it turns into...
Man, it gets messy and disgusting. It gets messy and disgusting.
So
when you stay there that long to where he knew you ain't gonna leave him.
I know she not going nowhere. I got her. I can do what I want to do.
And fellas, I ain't leaving you out. Same with you.
That's a fact.
Hold your head high, King.
That's
like, you don't have to just continue to put up with that bullshit. Nope. So you can say that you have a girl or you have a lady or she looks so good or woo, 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 man, you better love yourself.
Love yourself. Look, I know that ass fat.
Yeah.
We see it.
We know.
But hey, it ain't worth the sanity, brother. It ain't worth your peace. It ain't worth the headache, dog.
The peace.
Hey, all the asses is fat. It ain't, hey.
And if they ain't, for the low price of $9.99, you can go to DR and get you one. So that is
maybe a little lopsided, but
it's there.
Still,
it's there. Yeah.
Somebody gonna like the Biggie Smalls.
Snuck that in. Okay.
Yeah. See that? I missed you, man. Damn, Cuzzo, what's happening? It's choosing yourself. Sometimes holding on hurts more than it heals. Letting go is an act of self-love, choosing your peace over the pain of staying stuck.
We spoke on it.
Yeah.
We're just letting you know. Yeah.
It's also releasing control.
That's a hard one for some of y'all.
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
You can't force someone to stay or make things work if they're not meant to. Letting go means surrendering to what's beyond your control. That's the one.
Let it go.
Hey.
If it comes back, then it's yours.
Hey.
If it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with. But you gotta let it go. And that's a lot of y'all problem. Y'all just want to just hold on so damn tight to this motherfucker. I ain't gonna ever let them go walk away. Then they walk away anyway. And then you're looking like...
What's the little old school saying? You can't keep nobody that don't want to be
kept. Hey, hello.
That never expires.
Hello.
That's going to be true until the end of days.
Today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, and the next day. Yeah.
Hey, let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go. Release them like a dove.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. If they come back, it was yours. But what you can't do is put all of these damn controls in place and think you gonna warden their ass into being a good man or being a good woman. Hey, that ain't how this works.
It ain't. I don't care what type of unreasonable rule you try to implement. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They have to want to be there.
Yeah.
Your heart got to be in.
Yeah. I need you in this house by 9:15.
Nah. I see you at 10:45.
On the dot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He rushing home in a snowstorm trying to get to your ass. Baby, I'm home and I wasn't cheating.
Yeah, just so he can get a good night's sleep. Yeah.
It ain't working.
Baby, I'm home. I wasn't cheating. It's crazy.
Because that's all that means.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you trying to say. Is,
sure. Hey, I'm
baby,
home.
I'm home.
Yeah.
And no bitches. Look.
Yeah. Look at the time. Look at the time.
I did good, didn't
I? Yeah. Pat me on my head.
Yeah.
Fucking puppet. Anyway. It's making space. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you create space for new possibilities.
I promise you.
New love, new opportunities, and a renewed sense of self. Yes, sir.
There's a couple of y'all out there that done blocked your blessing because you wouldn't let that no good nigga go. Them blocked your blessing. Because you just keep on talking about old Earl's ass. And your new nigga heard. He heard once, he heard twice, he heard 3 times. Look, ladies, if he can still get an emotional reaction out of you, you still got emotion for him.
Yeah.
Say it again. If he can still get an emotional reaction out of you, you still have emotion for him. Hey. That is a telltale sign that you are not over him. You can despise him, but despising is an emotion. Yeah. You can hate him, but hating him
I was just about to say
is
that.
an emotion.
Yeah.
You are emotionally attached to that man. Every time I talk to my baby daddy, get on my damn nerves. And I can tell.
Yeah. Clearly.
And I can tell. Because you come over here getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to hear this shit. Because your energy all fucked up.
Yeah.
Because you and Earl done got into it over
and you knew what you was coming over here for.
Yeah.
So now I look like the asshole. I got to sit here and listen to this.
Yeah.
And then what we was about to have popping.
And fellas.
Yeah.
Leave Sheila ass alone.
Facts.
Leave her alone.
Facts.
Don't bring her into the new relationship. Don't keep on. And my old chick used to never. Show her that shit. Cut that shit out and shut that shit short.
Yeah.
Show her that shit. Move on, sir. Move on, ma'am. Like, just everybody move on. Like, leave they dusty asses in the past. All right? All right.
So someone wrote in. I'm not qualifying this as a letter. This is a question.
Okay, let's go.
It says, she says,
yeah.
Hey there. I have a question for you guys. I was dating this guy for like 4 months. Things were going well for the most part. We definitely hit it off. The vibe was perfect, spiritually compatible. He checked off all my boxes. And he said I did for him as well. Communication was a little off on his part, but everything else was great, so I thought. Come right before Christmas. I said it again. Come right before Christmas. He completely disappeared. Of course he did. No communication at all. Just now hearing from him, and he says he got cold feet. Things just felt too good to be true, and he was scared. The question I have is, could this be the real thing, or is this 100% BS? Do guys really feel like this? I should get up and walk off.
You really should.
I should get up and walk off.
You really should.
Cuzzo, we just talked about actions being your closure.
It's called segue.
We just talked about actions being your closure. Hey, the oldest trick in the book from a nigga who's in a relationship, he disappears around the holiday season.
Because I have to go
because
see
I
my
have
real
to tend
family?
to my family. So you don't know the tricks by now?
Junior needed me.
Needed me. I
wasn't going to open gifts without my family.
I'll see you on December 27th.
Yeah.
Yo.
I wasn't going to leave my little girl. Because things were going well with you. Sweetheart, he has a second family. Or a first family. Or a third family.
Hey.
But he has a family. If that didn't...
He got somebody.
Lord. Look. Okay. Look. Because we're not going to keep doing this. All right. Love reading your letters. Thank you for your support. We love reading them. But hey now, what you're not going to do is just fucking play in our faces. Okay? Like, you're just not going to do it. Like, nothing, no bell went off that around Christmas can't reach you. Ooh. How about this one? You can't talk to him after 7 o'clock. Nothing. No, I ain't talking to nobody. Like 7 o'clock, he just stopped texting you every day. Every day y'all don't talk after 7.
And I'm going to rock with you because she said the communication on his side was a little off, but everything else was good. Of course it's a little off.
Yeah.
He limited.
Yeah. Like, yeah, my family back. Or I'm back with my family and I got responsibilities to tend to, sweets. Got responsibility. What do you take me for? I'm a grown man out here raising a family, tending to my wife and things. Got time to be tending to you. Look, I know we having fun with this, but really and truly, I need y'all to take some accountability and responsibility for what I like to call context clues. Okay? Context clues. There are certain things that you can pay attention to with a man or a woman that will let you know who they are and how they move. It's called context clues. Okay? You see him talk to his daughter, or you see him talk to his sister, or you see him talk to his mother. And he is very respectful. He is very kind. His tone of voice is a certain way. Then that's how he is with women. The opposite is also true. He's not going to cuss everybody out, then talk to you sweetly. That's not how that works. He's not going to cuss everybody else out. Everybody else is a bitch, is a hoe, is this bitch, this bitch, this hoe, this dumb bitch, and then hey.
Because the minute it's time to go,
hey.
Because the minute it's time to go there, he's going there.
He's going there with you because he goes there.
That's what he do.
That's what he does. Fast forward. If he is communicating with you and then he stops communicating with you around the time that he probably should be communicating with you the most, a la the holidays, context clue. It's not the real thing. It's not.
On any level.
On no level.
And let's just say none of these things are true. It's still a red flag because that means
we're guys, we don't know.
If none of these things are true, what we're saying, it's still a red flag. He still ain't shit because he disappeared on you before the holidays, meaning he's cheap or broke or whatever. Or he just one of them dudes, because it is dudes that think like that. They will get distant to get out of trying to spend a little money on you for the holidays. So either or, it's an L. So
I just got cold feet.
That's the best you could come up with.
I just got cold. It was too good to be true.
This ain't getting married.
Yeah.
What you getting cold feet
Too
about?
good to be true. You treated me too well. Like,
how dare you be nice to me?
Yeah, and kind.
And act like you don't want nothing from me, but just to get to know me.
And
how dare you?
Love me and accept me and all of these beautiful things.
That frighten me.
Yeah. I got scared.
Yeah. Nah. It's 100% BS, baby.
Yeah.
It's 100% BS. So by the time this reaches you, I hope you are not dealing with him, because if you deal with him or choose to let him, pursue you or you pursue him, you are in for a wild ride.
And you get what you get.
You get what you get.
You get what you get.
You're in for a wild ass ride.
You get what you get.
Yeah. All right, so let's address a little bit of Karen's. All right, so it was this lady who, she was a realtor. She done lost her job being racist because she was at a restaurant and she wrote on the receipt for us the tip. She wrote 0, you suck. I hope Trump deports you. So of course we're going to screenshot it. Mm-hmm. Your name and information is all over it.
Of course.
And we're going to make you famous. And they always ugly, but we're going to make you famous.
It's part of the anger. It's part of the anger.
So now you done lost your license or your job. You done lost your job. When are y'all gonna understand that being racist is not worth being outwardly racist, publicly racist? Yo, these days, this ain't back in the day. You just can't do it and just go on about your day. It's gonna come at a cost. Whether it be physical harm or it be job, financial, friends and family, whatever. Y'all gotta stop this. Y'all are not them. Y'all are not them. Y'all are not protected by them. I know y'all think that they fighting for y'all, but they're not. They're not. You don't make enough. They can care less. Y'all are disposable. So while y'all out riding doing the devil's work, the devil is just hanging y'all out to dry. Hey, go do that. And then you lose your job, you lose your friend, you lose your whatever. Now y'all want to get on the internet and cry and swear that that's not who you are. As if our eyes didn't see what we seen. As if our ears didn't hear what we heard. You racist, bitch. And it cost you your job. So salute to whatever company you work for. I hope sales go up. You miss out on all the commission. But y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that because, first of all, I have zero tolerance for it now. I'm going from 0 to 100 immediately. I won't stand for it. I'm not being civilized about it. I'm not going back and forth. I'm gonna give you the energy that you're looking for. And I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna get my money's worth. Cuzzo. But she lost her job writing. It was bad enough you're not gonna tip her. You could have just been done with that. But then you go, I hope you get deported. Yeah, you should have lost your job. And I hope you don't never go back to that restaurant because it's going to be some Suge Avery in your lemonade, baby. It's going to be some Suge Avery in your lemonade. I can promise you that.
And it should be.
It should be.
And it should
It's going to be some extra pepper in your food.
Couple things.
Yeah.
First, the ugly part,
Mm-hmm.
spot on.
They always ugly. Always ugly.
That's where the anger comes from.
Look, Marjorie Taylor, they always ugly. Tucker Carlson.
Hideous.
They all are ugly.
Hideous.
They ugly.
All the time.
Just...
You do not see the handsome whites or the beautiful whites participating in such behavior.
Not publicly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the ugly ones. The goblins. That's public.
Yeah. Two, and to your great point, yeah, you're white until you're not. Like, you're white until you're not white because you're not white enough. Because, see, you think that you making the same thing as me, that they're looking at you like they're looking at us the same. We're in the same boat. They don't give a fuck about you or me. There's a lot of classism attached to that as well, to racism. But you think just because of the color of your skin that they give a fuck, and every time they show you that they don't. Every policy that's come from this administration from a racist perspective has done everything to disenfranchise your ass. Mm-hmm. Yet you keep walking out here and saying Trump for 2020 and it never fucking works out for you.
Yep.
That's two. Three, probably the most important point. It's a new day, new generation. All right. We got these things called YNs. Okay. We can barely control. You ain't got a shot in the head. Okay? Give a fuck about you, their lives, or nothing. So all that talking and shit, these motherfuckers will crash out. You hear me?
Yeah.
Crash out.
Out.
Okay?
Out.
We somewhat grew up with you because we thought you were cool. But turns out you're the same pieces of shit that your mothers and daddies were. Went to school with you, played sports with you, MTV, BT, couple of you fuckers had cornrows, okay? We know who you are, all right? You love the black culture, but you didn't love black
cornrows?
Yeah. Couple of you fuckers. Yeah. And then the minute old MAGA came along, you changed up your colors on us. You disappointed me because I had higher hopes for you.
Yep.
I really did.
It was when it was time to show us.
Time to show us.
To show that solidarity that you was really with it, like you had been pretending to.
Yeah.
You let us down.
And here you fuckers go with this Karen shit.
You let us down.
It never fails. You look like assholes every time.
Yep.
So, mind your business because you're never minding your business. It's always over the top and over the line. Every fucking time. I don't think they should be swimming at this pool. Who gives a shit?
And honestly, y'all look stupid, yo. Y'all don't even look right.
I don't think they should be barbecuing there. Who gives a fuck? Mind your fucking business. I know it's hard for y'all to do because that's not what you do. But if you would do that mind your business shit, save you a lot of cussing out, looking stupid, and getting your ass kicked.
Yep. In a nutshell. And racist. Yo, y'all don't have to use the N-word to get y'all ass whipped. It's like y'all, it's many other things that y'all can do. But it's like that's y'all go-to. And just to let y'all know, it's disgusting. But it don't hit the same.
Nope.
It don't hit the same.
It doesn't.
All that's gonna do is just get you embarrassed. If they're not gonna put hands on you, they're gonna humiliate you verbally because nobody can roast like a black person. So y'all quick to throw the N-word around. It's like y'all big joker. It don't hit. It don't hit. Only thing it's gonna do is just get you possibly get your ass whipped.
Go get your folded with your clothes on.
It's
packed up,
and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I was sent a statement by a cousin of the show.
Okay.
You know, one of our loyal cousins. It was basically saying she was talking about when women go online and try to expose a guy that may have done them wrong. And just the way that it don't look the way you think it looks.
Don't hit like you think it hit.
So she says, women have to be accountable. There are, of course, exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, there are always signs that are ignored that show you a man isn't going to do right. We got to stop airing out our personal business once things don't go right. It does the exact opposite of what we think it's doing. It's not going to have the world turn against him. Other women will still be interested in him, and it's not teaching him any lessons. All it does is air out all the BS that was tolerated because you liked or loved him. It shows her lack of boundaries, and then it exposes her to the opinions of the internet. He's not known as the villain, and she's not deemed a victim. She's just another woman who dated the wrong guy and got mad, or is crashing out on the internet because she didn't get her way. I said, what you say? What you refer to the other chick? Like, look here, Miss Mamas. Yo, you cooked on that one. You cooked on that one. I like when women say things because had this came from either one of us, it'd have been a traffic jam in the comments, blowing the horns and everything. Hold on, wait. This ain't why we like y'all. But she said that, and I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Everything not for the internet. I swear. And that's coming from a nigga who put a lot of things on the internet. Everything is not for the internet. Trying to humiliate someone, it just looks lame, and it just shows how involved, it just shows how much they had you. Because for you to not be able to just deal with it in a mature manner and just, it is what it is. Not saying feel some kind of way. I ain't saying even privately get at them. But for you to go on a tour and try to ruin or gain sympathy, whatever the reason may be, it never works like that. It never works like that. And I hate to say it, but that's one of the double standards that women have to face. Yo, we as a society, for some reason, we have a hard time taking women's side. We have a hard time believing that they're the victims for whatever reason. So, and y'all know that. Y'all know that because y'all say it all the time. So when y'all run to this internet, y'all have to know it's going to come with some backlash. hey, you deal with pain how you deal with pain. I just don't think running to the internet is a good choice. I don't think it's a smart move. Because then, can you truly get over that? Because you're going to have to relive that over and over and over. Because it's out there. You can't get it back. You may forget about it. Somebody done clipped that. And they're going to run it back. Hey, remember this? And now the cycle starts all over again. Stay off the internet with your gripes, man. I'm not saying it's just not a good move, Cuzzo. I'm not a fan of it.
I understand that we are in the age of therapy and help and therapeutic releases and all of those beautiful things. But when you become a permanent victim and that's your content is just you being a victim, it's just every nigga ain't shit, it's you, okay? It ain't every nigga. It's you at this point. Because you can't continue to get into all of these different situations and you not be the common denominator.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible. It would be the same if we came on this here internet, because I feel the same way both sides.
Facts.
I'm disgusted by men that come on this here internet and will situation after situation after situation tell you how shitty women are. Brother, you are the common denominator. Nigga, it's you.
It's you.
You need to get some boundaries. You need to learn how to say no. You need to get your shit together. You need to probably take your ass to the gym or get a better job or go back to school or whatever you need to do to improve you. You need to do that shit. Because the other thing that a lot of people aren't looking at is self. They're not pointing the finger at themselves and saying, how can I get better? And how can I be better so this doesn't happen to me again? You just go to the internet and tell us how shitty men are. All these niggas ain't shit. All of them, baby. Your son, your cousin, your father, your uncles, your brothers, all of them ain't shit. They was raised by some type of woman that taught them something.
Not a one in a bunch.
Not a one in a bunch, ain't?
Yeah.
What about the ones that are married, happily married, doing their thing and taking care of women, looking out for women, being the men that they're supposed to be? They ain't shit neither. Flip side, like, again, we talk about it. Oh, these bitches ain't shit. They just want your money. You ain't got none, nigga. The fuck are you talking about?
Word.
Like, I don't want no gold digger. You don't have the gold to dig. Look, if you're miserable, just say that. All right? If you don't want love and you need help, just say that. But please, take us out the group chat of you just
lose my number.
It's talking fucking crazy about the opposite sex when you 35 plus. Because it's called self-awareness and the self-esteem. Esteem of your motherfucking self, like Cat Williams said. Because at some point, it all starts and ends with you. So if you are a permanent victim on either side, you need to get your shit together. She ain't told one lie. Shout out to you, sweetheart, for saying that, because my cuz is right. Sometimes when it comes from a man, it's not always received, because that's maybe the source of where your hurt came from. So if the hurt came from a man and a man is telling you something that is absolutely true that you probably need to hear, you're probably not going to receive it. And I understand that and I get that. But my sisters in the comments and my sisters that watch us and love us, you got to hold baby girl and them accountable too. Like, you got to be like, hey, sweetheart, like, this your fourth relationship, 3 months that didn't work. All right. We heard you. We heard you. Johnny wasn't shit. Okay, we'll give you that one. But the other three, come on, baby. Like, at some point, because the ones that got a 20-year run of just...
Because you have to figure out, why am I attracted to these type of people?
Yeah, or how they keep finding me.
Yeah.
How do they keep finding me? They just keep finding you. They just sift through all the shit and go, gotcha.
So,
like,
let me ask you something. Wait, did you finish your thought?
No, I'm through, bro. That's all. I just want some accountability and to let us out the group chat, because we don't need to. I don't want to hear it.
So, do you what is your thoughts on you attract what you put out? Because, and I know it's a fine line, because the only time I really see people getting into it or talking about that particular topic is when somebody is trying to critique a woman on how they dress, a single woman on how they dress. Well, you keep meeting these kind of men because look how you dressing. Damn that.
Yeah.
Internally.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts about you attract what you attract what you put out?
You attract what you think you are.
There we go. Damn. That's delusion, Cuzzo.
You attract what you
That's
think
delusion.
you are. It can be. Or it can be confidence. And here's the difference. Delusion is what you're probably talking about. When someone thinks more highly of themselves but have no evidence of what they think. They haven't done the work that justifies what they think. What I'm talking about is when you know that you're worth it, when you know who you are, certain things you're not going for.
That's a fact.
Like when you know who you are, you're confident in who you are, because the fear is loneliness. That's the fear. The fear is I'm not going to find anybody. The fear is I've been out here this long and I still ain't found nobody. But the solution to that is find yourself. Find you.
That's it.
Figure you out. Love the fuck out of you.
Man.
Because I promise you, people love people who love themselves.
That's a fact.
People love people who love themselves. The celebrities that you adore them because they adore themselves.
That energy is infectious.
The athletes that you adore them because they adore themselves. It's a very simple formula. It's just you haven't gotten to, you tell yourself all the bullshit and you internalize it. Then when you go into the world, you think I'm showing up this way when you're really showing up a different way. You're not showing up from self-love. You're not showing up from self-confidence. You're not showing up from a place of peace and love and joy and speaking of that. And even if that person is not your person, being able to say, hey, you're not in the space I need you in right now. I don't think you're a bad person, but you're just not in the space that I need you in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in a space right now to where these things are important to me. Like I'm in a space right now to where peace is important. You can be gorgeous. You can be the baddest thing in the world. Sexy, your sex can be great. Our chemistry can be wonderful. If you are not peaceful, get the fuck away from me today.
That's the main thing.
If you are not peaceful, if you don't speak to people with a certain, and they don't feel peaceful around you. Like when you speak to certain people or you hug certain people or you have a certain energy, and we've met these people. You've met a person that you just feel better after you talk to them.
Absolutely.
You just feel better after you talk to them.
You look forward to talking to them.
You look forward to talking to them. It could be an older person. It could be your mom. It could be, because it could be a child. It's just these people just have an energy that is so pure.
You know it's gonna be a good time.
You know it's gonna be a good time. You know they coming with nothing but great intentions.
Yeah.
Nothing but great intentions. And people like that are people who attract. When you have all of this guilt and doubt and shit, because a lot of what's being done right now, when I say beautiful and gorgeous and all that, you're just masking up your insecurity. You're just masking it up. Because you ain't got to show me your titties for me to know you have them. I can see them.
Thank you, though.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to show them to me, like, in a public setting to know that you... Like, my homeboy, shout out to my homeboy Sheen, my brother Sheen. He said something so crazy, but it was so fucking true when he said it. He was like, bro, we are seeing women that we have no business seeing, and the only reason why we're seeing them is because they don't love themselves. And I was like, ouch.
Jesus.
I was like, ouch, but that's true. Because there was no reason for me to see all your goodies, and I'm not your man. I saw everything, and I'm not your man. Because you didn't think enough of yourself to say, I'm going to save this for my man. I'm going to send him this bikini pic. Because again, ain't nothing wrong with you taking bikini pics. Ain't nothing wrong with you dressing sexy or provocative. But if you're just doing it for my attention and for the attention of men, then what is the psychology behind that? I should have never saw that. I should have never saw that and not know you. You did it for the attention. You know what I'm saying? Like the OnlyFans and all that, you did it for the intention. You were beautiful with all your clothes on. You was gorgeous with all your clothes on. I could see your shape.
Yeah, your bag.
Yeah, I can see your shape. I can see your shape with all your clothes on. But you decided to take them off and compete with other women that are taking their clothes off to try to show me, who you don't know, how good you look. And you don't mentally think there's something wrong with that.
And you don't know them other women that you're competing with.
And you don't know them other women that you're competing with. Because if the shoe is on the other foot, and when the shoe is on the other foot and you get an unsolicited dick pic, the first thing you do is go ill. Big or not. Big, curved, not, you ill. Why are you sending this to me? You don't have a collage of them.
Yeah.
Say this one, I'm going to say
Yeah.
this.
Little archive.
Oh, look at us. Yeah. You go ill. Why? You don't know me, sir. You don't know me. You don't know if that's what I like. You don't know if I like. And even when you see men and all they give you is shirtless pics and showing off their abs, and I go to the comments. Y'all don't like that.
They be clowning?
They be clowning.
Okay.
They question sexuality. He think he cuter than me. Now some of it is insecurity, but some of it is, yeah, bro. All you're trying to do this to attract women, and that is your entire page. It's and not even that extreme. A brother showing his body, but it could be the brothers that's showing the money.
Yeah,
bro. You got 16 chains on.
Yeah,
where you going?
Sick.
Where you going?
They the worst.
You got 17 cars, and you had to show me all of them. You had to put the stacks of money to your face to let me know that you have money that you're not gonna spend on me.
It's 7 days in a week, though. Why you need 14 cars? Now, hey, different money do different things
all day,
but it just seems frivolous to me.
Yeah, because that 14 cars you could have bought 2 dope ass cars, tricked them out, and you could have did something for somebody. You could have made a difference in your community or made a difference in somebody's life, which is way more impressive than you showing me on the internet what you have, just as a FYI and an aside. Yeah. Yeah. But the whole point is it's always going to be back to self-love. Because more than the designer is if you look good in the t-shirt because you're taking care of yourself. How does your skin look? How does your hair look? Is it falling out your head because you stress? Are you missing a couple of beautiful teeth because you ain't eating right or you eating the wrong things? Like, what are you doing to take care of yourself? That shows way more than you showing me your belt.
Word. Yeah.
But food for thought.
All right. So
we ain't potted in a while, baby. I had some ammo.
Yeah.
I had some ammo. Had to come with the ammo.
Into the clip.
Yeah.
So speaking of dressing provocative.
Yeah. So
let's just say your lady, you come home, or you go visit your lady, whatever the situation is. Mm-hmm. And she comes to the door, she done dressed it up for you. Oh, she got them things on.
Love that.
It's sitting right, it's fitting right.
Love that.
It's oil in all the right places.
Yes, Lord. Come on.
She's smelling good.
Come on.
She done in the crevices and the cleavage. All of that, right? Yeah. How long do you let her keep that lingerie on before you turn her ass up? I asked that because I made a little video, right? Mm-hmm. Speaking about that. Mm-hmm. And the comments was pretty hilarious. They done showed me a No Mercy. I was trying to shoot us some bail. For it's like because I was talking about how long a massage should last.
Yeah. What's up?
We never fulfill our promise.
We don't?
So, nah, brother. We tell them we gonna give them the full body rub down.
I do a 30.
You hit them with the 30?
Yeah, I got a 30-minute and hour package.
A lot of them was saying.
Yeah.
A lot of them was saying we only giving it up about 5 minutes, and that's what I said in the what I'm saying in the video because I'm trying to. But they were saying, yeah. So you stick to the script,
and this is why.
Go ahead.
And this is why. Okay. Look. You can go home right now. Take you out a ribeye. You season that thing. You can put you everything you want on it. I do a little pepper, a little seasoning, salt, and I do a little brown sugar on mine. You know, I get a little special with it, but I'm gonna season that thing up.
You put brown sugar on your steak?
I put brown sugar on my steak. Don't kill your seat. But it, you know, little garlic pepper. Yeah. Anyway, I got a rub. Okay, I got a rub that I do with my steaks. All right. So I didn't season this thing. I let it sit out because I want the seasonings to really
saturate,
get into the meat.
Yeah, you want the soak.
Now, I grill my steaks. I have a little grill at the house on my balcony. I grill my steaks. If it's over 30 degrees, the grill's getting fired up, right? I could easily turn that fire up, get it done, both sides. Hot, ready to eat. I want to savor this. And the reason why I like lingerie, the reason why I like when you put in the oven,
I love it.
Because I want to savor this. I want to savor the fact that bra that you put up, prop them motherfuckers up, and they looking like 2 honey buns. Yeah. So we gonna spend a little time.
And she had to put it on backwards and then
put the snap on and then spin that motherfucker around.
Because she working with something.
And she had 1, 2, 3, about 4, 5 hooks.
6. Yeah.
Lucky man. Look at you. But yeah. And then the thigh highs is got the thighs sitting where they need to sit. You done threw on a heel for, brother.
Yeah. Or she walking around on the tippy toes.
You got your hair done from me. You got the makeup on. Oh, we gonna savor this.
Yeah.
Oh, this about to be a nice little 2-hour session.
Yeah.
And we gonna take our time and we gonna do some exploring. Now, is every man like that? Absolutely not. A lot of these horny sons of bitches have fucked the game up. Because they no lingerie, t-shirt, pussy work for me.
I don't understand.
And I'm like, what? Stop.
The worst.
Why?
The worst. I don't want to be friends with guys who think like that.
What? Why? Why would you do that to me, sir? We supposed to be in this together. Bro, you put that type of effort the massage, the bath, we taking our time. We gonna explore every inch of you.
Ain't no need to rush.
We
got all night.
Because if you did that, you took the time again. You took the time to do that for me. I'm gonna take the time to make sure you good.
You got all night because we don't. Neither one of us give a damn about them jobs in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the time to get you where you need to go.
Yeah.
Problem is that we're in an era, to my previous point, to where you can see I can hop on IG and see all of that for free.
It's watered down.
And so it's watering down the fact that when she does it for you, which again, there is nothing like that, ladies.
You become numb to it.
There is nothing like the in-person. You hear me? Fuck these pictures. When I get to see you, smell you, taste and touch you, huh? Nothing like it.
Brother, you.
Nothing like it. I'm trying to tell you, you're a work of art.
Pass the plate around.
You're a work of art. And I'm gonna work you like art. You better goddamn. You better know it. Had to shimmy on you. But what I'm saying is,
I don't know what these guys doing out here, Cuzzo.
Brother, they ain't taking their time, brother.
I don't understand it.
They trying to get to it too quick.
Yo,
and then y'all letting these niggas get to it too quick. And then both of y'all sitting up here mad at each other. It only took 17 seconds. Both of y'all sitting up here. I got mine. You ain't had a dope ass 3-hour session.
See, that's lack of appreciation.
It is, man, and it's missing.
Ungrateful, man,
and it's missing.
Damn.
She go through all that work. You supposed to go through your work.
No, she spent about an hour and a half putting herself together for you. Yo, the least you can do is bask in a moment. Let her stay in that sexy, dog. All that other stuff is coming.
And fellas, let me give you something. Let me give you something. When you are preheating the oven and you getting it to that 350 where you need to get it to, don't skip none of them degrees. You hear me? You hear me? Don't skip none of them degrees.
Mm-mm.
Get it to 1, then 150, then 2, 250. Stay at 275 for a little bit.
About 15 minutes.
300, 325. Because when she get to 350, you about to have a good ass time. You hear me?
A great
you
time.
about to have a good ass time.
A great time.
She gonna be ready to explode on you.
Brother, you're gonna be driving home. You're gonna be driving home smelling your mustache.
Yeah, you are.
Or your index. Word.
Yeah.
Word.
And then she's gonna, and again, that's gonna be a memorable time because you built up the pressure and then it released. It's one thing if you can turn on the faucet and the water just goes down. It's another thing you turn on the faucet and it's doo-doo-doo, and it, bah! One of them is better than the other. You figure it out, sir. You figure it out. I'm just trying to tell you, I know which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time.
Take your time, brother.
Take your time. Get her right, especially if she didn't got herself right, and bring a little romance back. Bring some champagne back. Bring some rose petals back. Bring bubble baths back. Bring soft R&B playlists. That's why we ain't got the R&B we used to have. You niggas ain't. They can only do a 2-minute song because you niggas done in 1 minute and 35 seconds.
You said champagne.
Yes.
Champagne.
Champagne, strawberries, chocolate. Bring it the fuck back.
Yeah.
Art of Noise didn't have no fuck. It was no words.
Not one.
It was no words.
At least we didn't know until we got older and you heard it back, whatever.
Yeah.
But, fam. And
long version. Anniversary is a 6-minute song. You niggas done in 2. Let that 6 minutes play.
Hey, you know, back in the day, men used to have like a personal competition with themselves. We would create the playlist for when the shorty come through.
Man.
Our goal was to at least get through half of that CD. Got you. What? They used to, the blanks used to be 80 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
You talking about something now.
We trying to cover, you get you about 16 songs on there.
Come on. You talking about something.
We need to at least get through about 8 or 9.
Gotta get through 8 or 9.
Because back in the day, R&B songs was about 4 or 5 minutes long.
There you go.
So you can get you a 30-minute session off with about 5 songs.
And they were instructional.
And they were instructional.
And if she's listening to the instructions and you're following the instructions, again, you're going to have a better night. Again, intimacy as opposed to just sex. Intimacy, that's how you get close. That's how you get close. Give her that massage and don't pull your dick out. God damn it.
Hey.
Right between the cheeks.
Hey, we would start giving the massage. We would be fully dressed. By the time she looked back, we butt ass naked. She ain't heard nothing. When you take your clothes off? I don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't
worry about that.
Getting this motherfucker.
It's Cuzzo, it's what you said, dog. They have no desire to get close. They have no desire to connect. It's just like, I'm pulling up, let's do what we do, and I'm out. Nah. It's time to explore. Let's go on this journey, brother. And let's get to know one another on another level. Beyond the surface.
And I promise you.
What you into.
And I promise you. That man, hard to leave. That man's real hard to leave. It's real hard to walk away from his ass when you know Dante
is a tentative.
When you know Dante.
You know the spots.
Then took his time, then gave you 2 or 3 hour sessions. You think twice.
He cooked you.
Yeah. You think twice when you just like, this nigga get on my motherfucking nerves, but girl.
I can't stand his ass.
Girl.
Hey, girl, let me call you back. This him.
Yeah. Girl. But again, fellas, become that. It ain't lost. It ain't over. You can become that. Become that. I know. I'm just here to bust the cheek. I know the music tells you. And I know y'all be singing along, ladies. But because I'm not just blaming men, I'm blaming both. Ladies, expect and want more. Fellas, do more. Ladies, expect and want more. Fellas, do more. Take time in those sessions to really get into some exploration and figure out what the back of that knee do. Just figure out what the back of that knee do.
That's all. Because they don't deserve that one.
That's all. Just figure out what it do.
Don't give them that one.
Yeah. Let's figure out what to do. Figure out what a good foot massage will do for you.
They don't deserve that.
That's all. Just figure it out. Figure it out. I've been here a couple times, been here a couple years. I know what I know. And what I don't know, I will never know. So you do with that what you will.
This is why you are addicted to the chase. Chasing love isn't romantic. It's a biological trap.
Jesus.
When they're unavailable, your brain releases cortisol, which is a stress hormone, keeping you anxious and attached.
Wow.
But when they give you a little attention, your brain floods with dopamine, reinforcing the cycle. It's not love. It's your brain confusing stress with excitement. The healthiest relationships don't make you chase. They make you feel chosen. Bar. That's 100% facts, cuzzo.
All day.
You ever, and I'm sure we all have, like, you ever been interested in someone or talking to someone and the energy that you're giving is not being reciprocated?
All the time.
So then you start feeling like, hey, yo, I'm about to check out because maybe they're not interested in me. So let me start the process of phasing them out and moving on because I'm not getting the energy.
And they give you just a little bit.
They text you, they say something, and then you go, oh, never mind then. Scrap what I was thinking. They into me. And it starts the cycle all over again.
That is the textbook of keeping you on the hook. They know you about to leave. They know you about to leave.
They can feel it in their bones.
Feel it in their bones.
Because they know what they doing.
They'll give you one.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give you the attention that you, because a lot of it, oh my God, I hate to say this, but a lot of it just is you lacking and starving for attention. That's what it really is. Is that we all want to feel desired and wanted. We all love the compliments. We all love when people look at us and are able to express to us how much we mean to them, how they feel about us, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. That is a great fucking feeling when you are truly desired. The problem with true desire instead of actual connection is that desire fades. I don't care how much of it you got for a person, desire fades. And when it fades, then you got to come back down to reality. And this person will keep you on the hook because a lot of times it is that attraction is what's keeping us pursuing this person.
Mm-hmm.
They look how we want them to look. They smell like we want them to smell. They act like we want them to act. But they are entertaining us, but they may not be into us like that. And so one thing that I've done that I've implemented in my life is that, again, I get three contacts. I'm gonna contact you 3 times. Hey, how you doing?
So you
hey,
do the 3-strike rule.
3 times. If it's not reciprocal, I'm good. I don't want nothing that don't want me. Now I'm gonna show you that I want you, but I don't want nothing that don't want me. And here's the thing: I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset. I can see you in public and I'll speak to you. Hey, how you doing? Baby girl, you look good. Woo, and I'll keep on going. She trying to figure it out. Well, why ain't he? No, because we did that dance, right?
Yeah.
We did that dance. You thought I was attractive. I was attracted to you. We exchanged numbers. I text you. You ain't text back. I text you again. You ain't text back. I text you a 3rd time. You ain't text back. You got whatever you got going on. Best of luck to you. And then that way you don't just stay in this cycle of trying to pursue something that truly doesn't want you. Now, the actions, what I will warn you of, actions speak louder than words. So if this person is pulling up on you, talking to you, but they're not giving it to you the way that you want it, that's different. Because people fuck that up. Oh, I wanted it this way.
Yeah.
But it's like people have different love languages.
That's a fact.
Like he may not want to talk to you on the phone for 5 hours.
Yo, can I
Go ahead.
please,
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Please,
Get in there.
Please.
Get in there.
Yo. That goes back to the whole learn your people.
Yeah.
Learn your people.
Yeah.
And stop being so offended when you learn something that may not be as flattering to you. if you got the feeling that you're dealing with somebody who not as social, don't put them in a position to where you're trying to get them to be more sociable. That's not who they are. No. Stop making people uncomfortable when it's unnecessary. Or don't look. I don't like saying no, but don't make me tell you no. Yeah. Don't make me tell you no because I'm not getting
hard no.
Fam, I'm not getting out of my. I'm me. I'm 44. I'm who I am. I'm making minor changes now, but I'm not getting out where I'm comfortable at. I'm not getting out of that.
Right.
Damn, I forgot why. But we got to stop trying to
change.
Going back to that control thing, Cuzzo. Mm-hmm. That's not who I am. I'm not doing that.
Right.
But like you said, learn that person. Love me. If I tell you and I show you,
then that's what it is.
Do it. Hey. Don't go back and try to come up with something else. I'm going to show them the way I want to show them. No, because I wouldn't do that to you. I'm tailor-making myself. I'm customizing myself to serve you, to please you better. So please, in return,
do the same. One of the things that always used to get me, and I'll be transparent and personal, is that when I get in a relationship, you know those people that like to dress alike? Not I.
Said the spy.
Not I.
Now we could color coordinate.
We can definitely color coordinate.
But like
exactly.
But twinning? No, we're not twinning.
I have a sister. Her name is Dion. I'm Leon.
Cuzzo.
What the fuck you think was happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fast forward.
Yeah.
I was in the military. The fuck you think was happening?
You've been dressing like people all your life. Now you want to stand alone.
Context clues.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make me dress like you.
Yeah.
Context clues. I've been dressing like people my whole fucking life and I didn't want to. Guess what I'm not going to do? Ever. I never want to look like you.
I love when we discover one of your triggers while we recording.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ever. And I don't get why people find that yeah. Been there, done that, don't recommend it. But I just do that as an example. But people will, so you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to dress like
it.
You don't want to wear the same
Make something out of it that it don't have to be this big.
No, I don't. And I never will. Mm-hmm. How about that?
Yeah.
Accept it.
Yeah.
Or it's going to get harsher. Because again, one thing I will never do is the rebel in me will not allow myself to be controlled. Mm. You can ask me to do anything. And 9 times out of 10, I will because you asked me to do it. The minute you think you're making me do anything, yeah, it's going to be a real long day for you.
Rude awakening.
It's going to be a real long day. Or you assume that I'm going to do something, yeah, that's going to fuck you up. Yeah. That's going to fuck you up. I'm going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
So, with that, it's no reason to try and go in and reprogram someone. Just find the person that fits what you're doing and fits who you are. Because there are men out there that love to dress like you. They love it. They think it's cute. They think it's adorable. Hell, they want the whole family to dress alike. You're not getting matching pajamas out of me. Ever.
You're not going to do that for the holidays?
You're not getting fucking matching pajamas out of me. I will be the nigga in a do-rag and a robe while y'all are in y'all Christmas shit. Mm. And then you're going to look at me like, yeah, done it.
They want to take pictures, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
So they can show the internet.
Exactly. How happy we are.
Yeah. We was just arguing 2 days ago.
Yeah. Because that one I don't do neither. I don't do let's show the world. Let's do the Christmas card to show the world. They were divorced 2 years later. Like, it's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
No. So if you know a person has those triggers, work with them. Just accept them for who they are. Meet them where they're at. And you won't have problems and issues because, again, certain people like certain things. And if a person doesn't like what you like, it doesn't mean that they don't like you. It just means that's who they are.
Facts.
Because I don't force, I want volunteers. I don't want hostages. I don't force shit on you.
Facts.
If you don't want to eat it, don't eat it. If you don't want to go, don't go.
That's it.
Like, it's real simple. We can go to a different place. I'm real accommodating. We can do something else. But what we don't have to do is go here and you be miserable because I like doing it.
Exactly.
And I brought your ass here, so you gonna like doing it.
Communicate with me.
Yeah, nah.
We can compromise. I'm always down to compromise.
Yeah. We ain't gonna do that. Now, there will be times to where I'll just, I want to experience that. So I'll go.
But those are occasions.
Yeah, I'll go. Like, I just want to experience. Like, again, because I'm the type of person to where if it ain't hurting me, now if I've tried it and I don't like it, because I hate those motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but you ain't tried mine. I didn't like any of it. You don't get it? I don't like liver.
That is annoying.
I don't give a fuck how you cook it. Fuck you and your liver. I don't want it. Stop trying to. You ain't had my macaroni and cheese.
You ain't had it with the onions in it.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
40s, baby.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck. Yeah. It's kind of, to your point, minor adjustments. Tweak here, tweak there, but you ain't going to get a full-fledged change. And that was another thing with the anonymous questions. She motherfuckers, would you move for love? No. I literally have a podcast with my cousin in the place where I live. You wouldn't even know me if I lived in another place. Because I wouldn't have a podcast with my cousin. Did you ever think about that?
You selfish mother.
No.
Don't try to come between me and Cuzzo.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna pack up my stuff for you.
Yeah. For what if? Then I get to North Dakota, wherever you at.
Yeah.
You crazy. A lot of shit could be avoided.
If you
the problems we have. It could be avoided, dog.
I don't have to like it. I have to respect it.
That's all.
I used to have to tell people that all the time. I have this thing with people who don't know me touching me. Fucking touch me if I don't know you. Just don't. I was bad about a touch freak. I'm better now because I understand that you mean me no harm. But 20s, I'd break your hand if you touch me. Because don't touch me.
I'm with you on that.
Like, don't touch me if you don't know me. Don't invade my space if you don't know me. Right. Plus, I'm from here. I'm from St. Louis. Like, we don't get down like that. Like, you come within 3 feet, you might get swung on. It just is what it is. So, I was big on that, and people just couldn't understand it and would try you, especially women, and was like, don't do that. It's no reason to push that boundary. Mm-hmm. I'm not changing on that. Mm-hmm. And so, if I don't change on that, just simply respect it. You don't have to like it. Just respect it. Because if I say something or do something to you and you go, hey, could you not do that? Okay. I could feel however I want to feel about it. But you told me your boundary and I have to. And if I fuck with you, I got to respect that. Mm-hmm. I don't got to like it. I got to respect it. And people really have a problem with that or trying to convince you that the way that you think or the way that you are is wrong. And it's like, no. That's not how this is gonna go, or this is gonna go.
You're not about to guilt or shame me into behaving the way that you want me to behave.
Into me not being me.
Yeah,
that's never gonna work.
We never doing that.
Nah,
we never doing that.
Yeah,
never.
So yeah, so just understand. Like meet people where they are, accept them. If people are open to new things, then experience those new things with them. But if they are not, you can't force nobody to do shit.
Fire.
And I promise you, the person that understands that about themselves is the hardest person in the world to fuck with. Because they are willing to die on that hill and are willing to deal with whatever consequences come with their comfort.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's worth it.
So leave them motherfuckers alone.
Because it's worth it. It's worth it, yo. It is worth it. Yeah. All right. Well said, Cuzzo.
Yeah, man. Had to be said.
For sure. Big Zo Podcast. Please like, subscribe, comment, share it, do all of that. We on all the platforms. It's Cuzzo States. We YouTube.
Go to YouTube. Get the YouTube. Right. YouTube, we have 4 episodes. The clips that we give you are just clips. We have a full podcast that you can watch from front to back. You will be entertained. We haven't had one to where you haven't been thoroughly entertained by that motherfucker. I promise you.
Yeah.
That's why we're able to give you 8, 9, 10-minute clips because we do this. Not to toot our own horn, we're kind of fucking good at it.
We're going to toot it.
We're kind of fucking good at this. So you will be entertained. You will laugh. You will think. You will have some conversations that you need to have with some people that you need to have it with. Like, check out the TikTok, check out the Instagram, check out the Facebook, check out us wherever we are. We do want to get big enough to where we can come to cities and tour and merch and all that good stuff, but it only starts with you and your support. For those that do support us, we love the fuck out of you. We love the fuck out of you. We see your comments. We comment on your comments. You are so consistent, and I promise you.
That's a fact, yo.
I promise you. We want to do this more and more and more. Again, life is happening, but we want to do this more and more and more. We locked in. Like, this is what we do.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
Big Zo Podcast, we out.